And we're back.
Ah, couscous, là, viens pas t'en mêler, toi, avec, là. Le calice de toi aussi, le ciao, bye. Bon, fait que c'est mon procès à soir, voyons, là.
Non, mais dès que tu veux parler d'honnêteté, tu vas me faire passer pour un esti crosseur, mon gars, on va le prendre, esti.
C'est moi, je t'ai fait passer pour un crosseur.
Je m'en calisse, Big. Tu me dis que je suis là pour le cash, gros. Je suis pas vrai, tout, je m'en calisse pour remonter. Un esti, t'es là pour le cash, tout, mon Big.
Hey, Big, vas-y.
Hey, Big, vas-y, hey, Big, vas-y. Je m'en calisse, gros. On va sortir les affaires sur tout. Non, mais j'ai même pas de raison. Tu fais de dire, esti, la calisse. Tu fais de dire toi-même, esti, ça regarde.
Max, t'es dans la personne qui se fait encore, yes.
Mais c'est ça qui arrive. C'est que toi, tu prends un break. Les gens, ils oublient vite. T'as fait un live, mon gars, tu fais gifter, tu fais aimer. Les gens oublient vite, mon gars. Ils oublient vite. Mais moi, je suis là pour leur rappeler.
Ok.
Je suis là pour leur rappeler.
Ok.
Là, c'est ma session de caillot de l'œil, là, tu sais. Puis c'est comme je te dis, je suis payé pour te rappeler à quel point t'es de merde. Je suis payé pour t'humilier. C'est ça la bonté de tout ça. Puis le pire, c'est que ça donne un incroyable show pour les spectateurs.
Je suis tellement humilié, là. Ah oui, je suis en marre jusqu'au cou. Attention, il va m'arriver de quoi de grave.
My apologies.
Mais je suis encore lisse.
Ben, t'as toujours été ça, la grande, tout le temps. Non, c'est ça, j'ai volé des burgers. Ah, guys, si vous savez, ça me fait pas. Exactement, c'est ça. Moi, je connais la vérité dans cette histoire.
McDo, mais tu connais, ben oui, mais c'est, mais bro, tu viens de l'avouer, tu viens de l'avouer.
J'ai dit que je t'ai fait en privé, Boyardi.
Non, tu l'as dit, Big.
Ah, ok. Il y a un fanatique de Boyardi à tourner l'autre bord.
Hey, Big, you le gars, ça doit le grand gagnant là-dessus.
Mais Big, il a déjà parlé. Ça fait un bout, là. Hey, c'était quand ce tirage-là, t'en rappelles-tu, Boyardi?
Les gars, c'était son chummy. C'était son chummy.
T'es arrivé quand ce tirage-là, Boyardi?
C'était son chummy, les gars. Non, ça se fait.
Mais c'était son chummy, reste pas de cœur, joueur.
Ouais, c'était son chummy. C'était son chummy, Big. C'était vrai ça qui m'avait dit. Regarde, on va faire un chummy, Big. Il va parler de tout, ça va l'air convaincant, Big.
C'est le même, Big.
Je vous le jure, c'est vrai, c'est véridique, ce que je vous dis, c'est véridique. C'est vrai, là. J'invente pas pour faire le buzz, puis faire chier, c'est véridique, les gars.
Exactement.
C'est très véridique, c'est très véridique. Puis tu sais quoi? On s'en calisse des catégories du monde. On s'en calisse, les gars, fait un faux tirage, mon gars. Je m'en calisse, moi. Moi, je m'en calisse,
Je pensais vraiment. Ah, le monde, il tabarnak, vous pensez dans une série aux États-Unis, ça comment? Le squat chez nous.
Moi, je m'en calisse, j'ai pas participé, Big. Puis les gens, il y a plusieurs gens qui savaient que ça allait être une astuce d'arnaque, mais ils ont été tentés de quitter pareil, c'est tant pis pour eux, dans le fond. Tu vois? C'est tant pis pour eux. Sorry, man, de dire ça. Il y a personne d'honnête vraiment sur cette plateforme de merde. Juste charrier, gros. Le nombre de milliers de pièces qu'il a fait, gros. Ils ont tout niqué que c'est faux concours de merde, là. Avec le collant collé dans le fond, c'est tout de la merde. C'est tout de merde. Puis moi, c'est pour ça que je voulais pas faire le tirage. Moi, j'aurais fait pour le tirage. J'aurais fait le tirage. C'est vrai. On est pas tous comme toi, Big. Mais tu sais quoi? Juste parce que, gros, je voulais pas être tenté à l'argent, puis garder. Hey, gros, là, je vais m'uter, Big. Juste parce que je voulais pas être tenté à l'argent, puis faire comme. Tu sais quoi, gros, je vais garder, même, j'ai fait, fuck off, je fais pas de tirage, Big. Juste pour pas être tenté à vouloir faire accrocher le monde, Big. Parce que peut-être j'aurais été tenté à faire comme vous, les gars. Peut-être. Puis qu'on ne jamais parce que j'ai pas décidé de faire le move de faire des tirages. Quand est-ce que vous m'avez fait des tirages, les gars? Jamais.
Je savais qu'il était pour sortir ça maintenant. J'ai confiance en personne cette application-là parce que toutes les fois, regardez ce que ça donne. Les histoires contre toi pour te rabaisser. C'est plus drôle là-dedans, c'est que le gars, là, il va sortir une convo, je l'ai dit par moi-même, là. Tu sais? Ouais, mais Steve, ça dépend. Pas les personnes contre qui tu fais des batailles. Ils vont trouver toujours le moyen d'essayer de démolir pour après ça. Encore là, le démolir. En quoi ce que j'ai dit était faux, man. J'ai juste sorti des faits, man. C'est qu'il y a de messages. J'ai juste sorti des faits, man. Bon, fait que sur cette application-là, tu mieux parce que t'es prêt d'assumer, non, parce que je m'en encore liste de ce que vous dites. Je m'en calisse de ça, des
un mec la longue de là.
Je dis, dans ma fin, ouais, fait que j'ai plus de chance. Je sais pas d'où est-ce que ma soeur avec ma soeur tout parce qu'il y a rien à faire.
Voilà, mais tu vas être là,
c'est bien simple. Sauf que les gens vont servir de tout contre vous autres. Parce que les autres, s'ils veulent gagner, ils veulent monter, faut qu'ils vous rappellent.
Ok, premièrement, si j'ai sorti ça, c'est que sorti un truc personnel que j'avais parlé. Moi qui ma blonde, par rapport à ça. Personnel, là. Puis de deux, il parle qu'il était pas vraiment là pour l'argent, puis tout, mon gars. Mais bro, tu voles le monde avec des faux tirages. Tu me parles que t'es pas là pour le cas, arrête, Big, là. Moi, je vais sortir les faits, mais je vais prouver le contraire. C'est sûr que je vais prouver le contraire, mon gars. C'est ça. Il dit qu'il est honnête, tout, mon gars. Je vais prouver le contraire en esti que t'es pas honnête, mon fou.
Ça va tout le temps sortir des nouveaux faits, des nouvelles histoires sur le monde, ça va toujours être comme ça.
C'est ça qui est ça. C'est ça qui est ça.
Ça a toujours été ça, cette pièce.
Il dit qu'il est honnête, merci, gars.
Viens donc,
merci, gars. C'est chien pour sa soeur, mais c'est pas content. Merci, Mathis, merci, gars. Merci, Charlie, merci, gars. Vous savez quoi, les gars? Giftez-moi même pas, man. Giftez-moi pas, con. Je vais même pas faire du com là-dessus, moi non plus, Big. Je vais même pas faire de cash. Vous travaillez 40 heures semaine, vous voulez pas aller travailler, puis vous giftez un petit PS comme moi, man. C'est for real, là. Vous devriez même pas, man. Vous devriez même pas. Vous me faites vivre, vous travaillez pour être fucking surtaxé, man. Puis tout ça, ça va être des hosties BS comme moi. En plus de ça, vous giftez des hosties BS comme moi. Vous devriez juste garder vos sous, les gars. Donc, vous devriez pas gifter un hostie de pauvre comme moi, man. Ça, c'est la vraie vérité, man. Vous devriez juste gifter personne sur TikTok. Vous devriez juste gifter personne. C'est ça qui est là. Mais si je suis pas payé, vous me voyez pas, je suis pas là, c'est ça qui est mal. Mais en même temps, bro, ça vous fait plus de cash. Ça vous fait plus d'argent pour vous gâter votre famille, gâter vos affaires, faire ce que vous avez à faire, man. Au moins, t'es honnête, mettez ça. Il faut, man. Il faut, man. Comme je dis, man, gardez vos sous, man. Merci, gardez vos sous, tabarnak. Puis gros, c'est sûr, man, que demain, je vais être là. Mais c'est sûr que demain, je vais être encore là. C'est faire du cash en TikTok, puis gros. C'est sûr, je vais être tout le temps là. Jusqu'à temps que ça marche plus pour moi, tu comprends? Mais honnêtement, là, on est 260 personnes ici. Vous êtes écœurés de voir des gens comme moi, Max Boy, Chaillé, Zaki Pulotte, Danick Bouchard, tout le monde là sur TikTok. Mais le jour que vous allez arrêter de gifter, que vous allez tout finir, que vous allez finir par gifter, là, qu'on fera plus d'argent, on sera plus là, les gars. On sera plus là, on va être en train de travailler avec vous autres, gros. Qu'est-ce que tu dis, à jeu, man? 100% à jeu. 100% à jeu, gros. Heureusement.
Vous me tapez ses mains. Vous êtes juste des faux comptes. Allez faire un travailleur. C'est tout?
Ouais, c'est ça, les boys. Fait sur ça, j'espère que vous avez aimé le show. Moi, je vais éteindre ce live-là. Puis merci à tous les gens qui ont gifté, qui ont été présents, qui ont tapoté. Merci Polo, merci les Shady, gros. Merci à ceux qui ont laissé un petit pourboire pour le show, c'est vraiment apprécié. Vous avez décalcé Max Boy, même ça, c'est vraiment apprécié. Merci Polo. Merci à vous autres, mon cap, man. Merci d'avoir été là. Puis j'espère que vous avez aimé le show, for real. Qu'est-ce que t'as fait aujourd'hui? C'est certain que t'as vécu. Il a dû se faire défoncer par là.
I don't feel like doing a fucking recap, but I have to. Don't blink if you buying. With extremely low storage, because I'm also having a wonderful day on this gorgeous 2025, 27 September, of course. Right now we are inside because my battery is extremely low. We're gonna be doing a small tower talk, and you know what? I'm gonna do like this. It's gonna be much better. Isn't that better? That is much better. So, for the tower talk, before we even start, I want you guys to understand the reaction. So I was supposed to do a no commentary, which I'm still gonna do. But if I do a reaction, this is the first playthrough that I'm gonna be able to put on the gaming channel and on a normal channel. So the thing with the tower, which is freaking phenomenal, by the way, is I spend every single minute that I spend playing, I give you 4 minutes of content. Pimple. Holy, that hurt. Wasn't ready to pop. So with this one, I could also do 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute for the gaming channel, 1 minute for the normal. So pretty smart. Now we do have a question for the resistance. The resistance. The question for the resistance is I'm gonna get very soon the perks, right? It's an hour 53. Well, I thought it was really soon. It's not soon at all. I'll possibly be sleeping. Do you know if I'm gonna get the purse? I'm gonna have to wait until the next match. Because if I have to wait until the next match, I'm gonna be focusing on tier 3 and tier 4. But if I have it right now, this is the best thing to do, right? So, what is the result we have? This is a good question. We lacked some time. Got to rank 13 with the crown, but it's in platinum, so not great. Because usually I would be able. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, so now what's going on is Sword is lacking batteries. Telling you, we're playing so freaking much that it's always batteries missing. And if, for some reason this wire doesn't charge properly. So how much did we get for the Sword? We got rank 23 of platinum. And this one we really, really, really did try. So this is disastrous. Now, we got shield. I'm just gonna make sure. Shield's gonna be a bit harder to do. I'm gonna do a recap of Resident Evil, but honestly, dude, this show sucks. So I'm not gonna do it right away. Ugh. I have to replug this, which I was afraid I was gonna do this. There you go. So you see, it's not charging. I don't know why it's not charging. Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? There you go. You're charging. Something is wrong with that wire for sure. Okay, we're back. So I'm gonna hide because I'm using the phone. How much did we get? With we get finish rank 1 in gold. That means we go back to platinum. Now the coolest thing with the first rank in gold is you make 80 stone, and our rank, for fuck's sakes, dude. I'm sorry, this is horrible. I am working on a carton of ice cream. I'm not even joking. You can see it here. This is a carton of ice cream. I am charging the phone. Oh. And second part of our recap of the tower, our tower talk. So what happened? I tried to push it and we pressed the wrong button. So now the most important part, the resistance. Did we make it better than we were? I finished at rank 14, which is a lot better than what we used to do, which gives me 16 stone and 50 gems. So the gems are nice, the stones are okay. The gems are okay because I'm not gonna have. I have 41. So technically speaking, I do have enough to increase a level. So all in all, This is pretty freaking good. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. This is part two, so this is a small video. I am so sorry, but halas, we made mistakes and mistakes were made, and c'est la vie as they say. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay, so now, why are you? I fucked up. And second important part. For fuck's sakes, dude. Why aren't you the right way? Did we make it better than we were? I finished at rank 14, which is a lot better than what we used to do. Which gives me 16 stone and 50 gems. Stick and stone may break my bones. Okay. The gems are okay because I'm not gonna have. I have 41. I do have 11. So all in all, he wants you, not me. Pretty freaking good. But he loves his brother too. Take it easy. This is part two, so this is a small video. I am so sorry. Yeah, he loves his brother too. Mistakes were made, and everybody wants to know if he gives love to anybody other than me. This would probably be his second favorite human. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, he loves him some Colton. Okay, let's go. Uh-huh. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And we're back. We're back with some more content, which is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm exhausted. So we're gonna finish this video and then I'm gonna go sleep. Maybe a little bit of Fortnite, maybe a little bit. So yeah, so we're continuing with another part of Resident Evil. I didn't have the batteries necessary, and then we take a little break. So we are back. Now this scene is super cool because again, we're seeing the slum, we're seeing the city, we're seeing how people survive. How much of a mess it is. Bless you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. So, ultimately speaking, not the most important thing. However, it is kind of cool. Jade has a contact that will take her across the border. However, the guy is gone. So she go and see, and then she's full of. She goes to see the guy, meets his wife. The apartment is full of cats, right? Then you realize that the guy is infected, and this is our first meeting with an infected up close. And what is kind of cool here is that it's a new infected. He doesn't show the sign. He's not as messed up as others. Now this is the future. So we saw some really messed up um, we saw some really messed up zombies, but this one isn't. So she goes in and she see that the husband is infected, and this is kind of cool because she said, "Hey, I know where who can help you. A guy named Sharon." And it's like, "Okay, well, where can you find him?" I don't know. It was in his pocketbook, right? A pocketbook, which is cool because she's like, "Okay, what it is in his pocket." This is funny because it's a pocketbook in pocket. So you see a up close a zombie. And I gotta say, the zombie in itself is very well made. Now, also, it is implied that he is using the cat as a meal, which is kind of cool. The zombie is so hungry that he take out his own arm, because he's handcuffed to a pipe. To do what? He is taking out his own arm to go and bite Jade, but he doesn't succeed. We got Kurt past Billy, which is more of Whisker test. Now it's kind of complex because we don't know as a viewer what we're looking for. So are we looking for X, Y, Z? And if we're looking for X, Y, Z when he's analyzing, does he see X, Y, Z? You see the next morning and you see that she's kind of doing okay. Now this is good because we see that there's hope, but this is bad because we don't really know how much time it takes for the infection usually to take part or to appear. So this is kind of important, right? So you got Jade was still protective over her sister, and this is kind of cool because it's an excuse for guess what? Albert Whisker. Okay, Albert Whisker. Albert Whisker. I want to see if it's the same Resident Evil. Holy shit, no. That's exactly what I thought. Albert Wesker. That's exactly what I thought. It's not the same guy at all. Okay, well we have the confirmation it's not the same guy. It is the same guy, but it's not the same guy. So, yeah, so Jade, being a good sister, is worried about her sister. Now, this is really cool because Albert comes in, and Albert injects himself with the virus. I think he does it because he wants to see how it will affect him, first of all. Now, ultimately speaking, in the series, we see that Whisker is infected. He is carrying the T virus, but he controls it very well, and he is almost invincible in the fifth one. So this is important also, but is this the first case of him infecting himself? I don't know. And there's also a possibility that he sees that Billy is okay, and he wants to have the virus for himself. When I talked about before how I felt like it wasn't a good choice for Wesker, I don't buy that this guy would go as far as Wesker would do. Wesker is an absolute monster. Would do whatever it takes, and I don't picture this guy as doing whatever it takes. Um, So there you go. So Jade asked for help to find out because they did find some research on Tijuana. So when they went down in the umbrella warehouse, they found some proof. Now Jade wants more proof. Now it's kind of nuts because you don't really know why she's doing that. You don't really know what's her motivation. She's gonna be taking down Umbrella, probably not. Probably not. So it's kind of nuts. And I gotta say, the back and forth are only interesting when something happened in both. Right now, there's more things that happened in the past and the present, so like the present feel boring, right? So you found out there's a guy, and this guy helps him, and it's super cool. This guy helps him and helps her. Sorry, he helps Jade find a website, and this guy is she kind of has a crush on him. So why is that cool? Is because again, is the plot of Jade is evolving in a new society, and Billy isn't, right? It's kind of cool. Here we know that they're separated. Mhm. We don't know if they're separated because they had a fight, or maybe they just didn't see things the same way. Cool. So we had the guy from Umbrella. That means the same lady. Now, why is that important? Because we know who she is. We know who she is because we saw her. So this is kind of important. Um. Okay. Give me a second. I'll remember this.
Face double, very frank about this. Next.
So I guess I don't remember this part, but she meets Sharon, and he tells like, "Yo, you're broke. I'm not gonna help you. You're broke. You're basic. You're broke." So it's kind of funny. Her answer to "you're broke" is she steal a bottle. How's that work? Beats me. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna switch here. I'm gonna be able to charge. Thankfully, we're do like this, so we're good. So she steal a bottle.
To the end of the world.
You trade a bottle for a pennant, which I don't know what it means.
You're putting billions at risk.
So there you go. This is the meeting between Whisker, and Whisker tells her, and he's kind of cool because again, this is what I tell you. So what is my main problem with the series? My main problem with the series is it's very childish, right? It's very it's supposed to be a horror movie, but this is feel like a teen drama. So Whisker goes in and he's telling the girl like, "Yo, you shouldn't be putting this out there. There's gonna be a lot of problem if this doesn't work." And he, compared to her, see what's going on. You see the dog that are infected. You see that his sister is infected. So you see, however, it's because he just injected himself, right? So why did you inject yourself if you said there was a problem? I don't freaking know. We got Jade look in the mirror, and this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool because Again, Wesker comes in and he does a couple of tests, but the tests that he does, we don't know if these are the good tests or the bad tests. These are the good tests to establish yes she's infected, no she's not infected. So with Jade, she goes in the mirror and we see sign of her being infected. She's bleeding, she's not doing well. However, at the same time, because we don't know what is um because we don't know what is the symptom, it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Your message. That someone will
So
speak.
so there you go. So now Jade, she doesn't trust her father, and this is good because this is shown before. We know that she doesn't have the best relationship with her father. She doesn't trust her father. So when she does something like calling somebody else, it's kind of obvious, right? So this is kind of cool because she asked the other guy. Now this other guy, I don't know who he is, but she basically tell like, hey, this is if he was bitten, this is what happened. So talk about the Tijuana incident. So what happened there? Talks about how there was a lot of people that are infected, what they trying to cover up, which is there was aggressive and bit somebody, and it's also saying, okay, well these are the symptoms. Now, in this one, when I talk about pointless, this is pointless because Wesker, although in the show is questionable, although in the game is questionable, he wouldn't sacrifice his own daughter, right? So if his daughter is sick, he's gonna help her. So this doesn't really make sense. We have, and this is another cool scene. This is another really cool scene. So we established that Billy, and this is attention to detail at its finest. These are really powerful moments. So Billy gets bullied at school, come back home, goes in her room with her puppy. Her puppy is a source of comfort. So she is bitten. She gets to the puppy to take a walk, and the puppy growls at her. He's smelling the infection. He's smelling the danger, right? So he's growling at her. And this is cool because this puppy meant a lot to her. It's also a case, a show of okay, well, she's really infected. This is super cool. So Jade's trying to escape, uh, but she gets caught by Umbrella. However, the group gets caught. A group of people gets caught by Umbrella, not only Jade. So they don't know that she's there. They don't know who she is, right? But this is kind of cool because again, it's the fact that Umbrella is. It established that Umbrella is still there, but it's also established that they're the law. So when she's trying to escape, Jade, you wonder why she's trying to escape. And then it's not really clear she's trying to escape to Umbrella, but we don't know how strong Umbrella is. Now, there's two things that are important here. When the guy, which is the Umbrella representative, goes to see the old lady, he shows her like a sort of police thing, right? But this could be out of respect for Umbrella versus this is the police. Now, when this one, we realize we establish, okay, well, they're the law, which is kind of important. Billy is bleeding, and we're kind of seeing that she is getting aggressive, right? So she's bleeding, she is growling. So this is pretty bad. In the second episode, the way it finished is perfect. So what you did is you show that Whisker injected a rat with the virus, and what you're doing is that you're establishing that the rat is getting more and more infected. So what's good for rat is good for Billy, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Pretty good two first episode. If we do this 4 days and we're done, bro. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to Commentary Show. I'm doing well. Having a wonderful day on this 27th September 2025. A little bit of a tired talk for you guys. We didn't have of those in a long ass time. Which is not true because we had an hour one. So this is the plan for the Resistance Reborn because today we did have a lot of improvement. We went from tier 5 to tier 8 just tonight. So what are we doing? It's gonna be the perks, and it's gonna be about getting the every single playthrough is good except for Crown. Crown, I'm not gonna be able to finish the weeklies. There's just no way. It's impossible. Resistance is doing good, but we're not gonna be finishing the event, right? So what I'm gonna do with the event is gonna be super simple. Tomorrow we're gonna work. I unlock perks in about an hour 40. Uh, not exactly, but about an hour 40. And if I unlock perk in an hour 40, I'll be able to start the event mission. So tomorrow, I'm going to be trying to do all of the random ultimate weapons. So we're going to go back to tier 1. In tier 1, we're going to be just hoping that we get one of the tree, and two of the tree, and then three of the tree, right? So this is cool. Now, again, we also have something that's kind of cool with the Resistance Reborn. What is cool with the Resistance Reborn is we are at a level where we get to choose. Okay, well, guess what? This is where we are. This is what we're doing. But we just unlocked a lot of labs, and we are making a lot of coins. So ultimately speaking, I don't want to spend too much point coins on the workshop. Why? Because the workshop mission of 400 is also important, and I feel like if I don't do a good enough, if I upgrade too much, I'm gonna have to play and play and play and play, which is what happened with Shield, Crown, and Resistance, respectively. Um, the plan is what? The plan is to check out um, what lab I have. And you see, for example, right? We are at 713. So I'm going to tell you exactly which one we're going to do, which is pretty freaking good. We got 475 and 25. We get the code. The what? The cathode ray tube, which is pretty good. Perks, I could do times one. Yes, 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 yes. Perks is good because we got time 1.5. Again, with the crown, we just upgrade to time streak every single time. So with the lab, what do we have? We have a couple of new labs. For example, no, that's not it. Card preset morse, no. We could do light speed shot. This I would really like to do it. Like a whole day of light speed shot. It's cheap, it's effective, it's good. We could also do well, I don't know. I don't know what to do else. We could do also package after bosses, but look, it's billion. I got some last billion of coin, which is forget about it. We got some ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon depends on what we have, because we still have. Oh shit! Before we forget, I was a man before I was a. Okay, so we have one less. One left. Upgrade for bonus, and then we're done with the golden tower for a while, for a long time. So we got what? We got extra orbs and cards. We got perks, unlock perks. Bots. I would have bots. Bots would be good, but they're just long. They're long AF. We got reroll chart and daily mission chart. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll figure out tomorrow. Tonight I'm tired. I want to go sleep. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, is your boy welcome to our show. Because you guys are having a wonderful day on this 27 September 2025. As you can see, we are exhausted. So this is the behind the scene. I'm gonna finish the day with a small stream of Fortnite, like an hour-long Fortnite stream. Why? Because we need to wait for one of the labs to finish, and then we're gonna be able to do a shit ton. Or the shit ton, you'll see. You'll figure it out. But yeah. So we're gonna play a bit of Fortnite. I'm gonna go sleep. Tomorrow at 9, I gotta meet my father for pancakes. It's a tradition we have on Sundays. We haven't done it in a while, but he's done it now because I think that he feels bad about my situation, which he shouldn't because my situation isn't that bad. What else? So a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and after that, I'm gonna sleep. Possibly not gonna be doing a behind the scene because I'm exhausted. But good night. It would be really good. What would be really good would be to go to sleep right now. Then wake up in about 6 hours for 6 o'clock. Stream some Fortnite. Then that'd be cool. That would be really cool. Because then I will go to my father's house and I'll have things to upload. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. 21 seconds ago. Whoa. Now we're gonna go sleep. Yeah, let's go sleep. Okay. Now, what do we have for sleeping? Before we sleep, we have to change the Resistance Reborn last battle. My apologies. To change the last battle. Oh, think you're dumb. What can I do for 6 hours? Something with 6 hours and a half would be perfect. Interests. Doo-doo. Okay, so good night, Resistance. What I want to do with Resistance is I wanna make sure that we have to delete everything, and then what we're gonna be able to do, if we delete everything, is gonna be able to lower the rate of one of the video, which is 8 hours long. If I can do that, ooh, 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 mama, that'll be great.